So I wanted to come on here and I wanted to make another video about oral skills and sightseeing, and I'll probably make a few of these. I know my last video was a little bit more advanced, it was about Chopin, a little bit more multi-layered. So I'm going to start making some videos that are slightly more on a beginner's level. That way a person who is a beginner can get started on these concepts, because some people don't start on them till they're advanced. But I feel like these concepts will really help a beginner gain a solid ground sooner than later. And so I love to be able to take these advanced concepts that I'm learning in my bachelor's program level, and I like to help tailor them to a beginner level so that beginners can start to, get the benefits from these as well. So why is oral skills and sightseeing very important? You might be wondering why you even sing in piano lessons, cello lessons, guitar lessons, right? So the reason why is because your ear will hold memory a little bit better with solfege. And what that does is when you're reading the score, your ear and your eye work in tandem together to help you read the score. That's why people become really good at sight reading, because sight reading is a lot more than the fact that that letter G is G and that letter is B flat. So you start by naming the notes at a very beginner level, and then you start to read by intervals. We have G to B flat is a minor third, because G to B natural is a major third. And so you start with those concepts, and then after you start with those concepts, then you add on another layer, which is the oral skills and sightseeing solfege. So I want to start with this upper melody line here. So this is in G minor. We have B flat and E flat in our key signature. And so let's look at the solfege here. So we're looking around at the score when we see an F sharp and an E natural, which actually belong in G major, not G minor. So in G minor you have do, re, mi, fa, so, la, te, and then you have do. Now the E natural is la, F sharp is T, and the reason why is because in a G major, it's do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do. So what's likely happening in this melody is it's going from G minor to its parallel major. And I'm going to play part of that. I'm going to play from here to here for you, just up here so you can hear the minor part. And then the major, do, mi, re, do, ti, la, so. Let me do it again. And you could probably hear a little bit of the change right there. Do, mi, re, do, ti, la, so. Do, mi, re, do, ti, la, so. So, what happens there when you're getting ready to play your piano piece in your practice session? If you sing the solfege or say the solfege, your ear is going to better memorize the solfege. And say you're still struggling with sight reading, your ear is going to memorize that pitch a little bit better, and it's going to help your eye read the note quicker. Now your eye isn't doing all the work, and I think I explained a little bit of this in the last video, but I want to keep explaining it more. And by the way, don't feel bad if you feel confused by any of these concepts. It's completely normal for it to take a while for oral skills and sightseeing to click. It definitely took me a long time in my career to make this click. It really did. but once it clicks, it's absolutely great. So another good thing about aural skills and sight singing, along with helping you read the notes, is it helps your ear hear how long the rhythm holds. Because sometimes when you explain rhythm to people, they might understand, but they might go, okay, well, that's great. Now I need to cognitively comprehend how long that sound holds compared to the other one. So we have 6/8 timing right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do, me, re, do, ti, la, so. Now let's talk about the time signature here for a minute. So this is what's called a compound time signature. Compound duple, duple meaning 2. If it was 9/8, it would be compound triple. If it was 12/8, it'd be compound quadruple. 2, 2, 3, and 4. So, in a simple time signature, for example, 2/4, 3/4, and 4/4 timing, the top number would get the beat note. But in compound, you're compounding something together, you're grouping it together to get the actual beat note. So here's what's going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, oops, let me get that back on there. So, 1, 2, 3, that's group 1, 4, 5, 6. Check it out. So 3/8 notes together equals a dotted quarter note. That means in this time signature, the dotted quarter note gets the beat. Da, 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 da. That's the beat note being emphasized. It's a compound duple, meaning two groups of 3. So there's 3/8 notes in there, plus 3/8 notes is how you get the number 6. So yes, there are 6/8 notes per measure, but because it's not a simple time signature like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4 timing, compound means you're compounding it together and you're mathematically adding it together to get the actual beat note. And so understanding this is going to help you with your aural skills and sight singing. So what you want to do is you want to be able to turn a metronome on very slowly. You don't have to go fast at first, very slowly. And you want to say the solfege or sing it with the metronome on. Let me see if I have one. Maybe this will turn down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I just went in that metronome count from here to here. Do, me, re, do, ti, la, so. Do, me, re, do, ti, la, so. Do, me, re, do, ti, do, do. Okay. So, first you want to start by saying the solfege and timing. And then you'll be able to add on the singing component, especially when you feel an octave register that is correct for your voice. Part 2 coming up next.